that far away from getting the Buick, GMC truck, or GM certified used car deal that you can afford. Stop in today or visit us at woodycars.com. GMC, we're professional grade.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Youth vaping is a serious problem. One issue, flavored vapor products that help adult smokers switch, but may also appeal to youth. To address it, Juul Labs stopped the sale of non-tobacco and non-menthol-based flavored Juul pods to over 90,000 traditional retail stores. Learn more about Juul Labs' efforts to combat youth vaping at juul.com/youth-prevention. Juul Labs, for adult smokers only. Paid for by Juul Labs.
A man carry Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram exclusive. Just announced with Chrysler Capital. 0% financing on brand new Jeeps during Man Carey's half-yearly Jeep sale. That's right, get 0% on new Jeeps. Get an additional $1,000 bonus cash on new Jeeps. It's happening right now at Man Carey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Oak Lawn. Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokee Limiteds, Overlands, SRTs, Wranglers, 600 factory Jeeps on display for immediate delivery, and 150 must go. Bankrupts and finance companies on site with $25 million to lend. You will drive home today. New Jeep Cherokees, 0%. New Jeep Grand Cherokees, 0%. An additional $1,000 bonus cash on new Jeeps. 150 Jeeps must go. Act now. Man Carey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram and Chrysler Capital's exclusive half-yearly Jeep sale won't last long. Man Carey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on 95th Street in Oak Lawn. 0% on select models with approved credit plus tax, title, license, and doctrine.
Every mile counts for the 28,000 kids fighting the deadliest childhood cancer, pediatric brain tumors. You can help fight for these futures. Join the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation on Sunday, July 14th at Northwestern Medicine Field, home of the Kane County Cougars, for the 31st annual Chicagoland Ride for Kids. Ride for Kids is the longest-running, most successful motorcycle charity event in the country. Ride with us and help find a cure for childhood brain cancer. Visit rideforkids.org to register today. That's rideforkids.org.
WBBM News Time, 4:45.
Top trending stories on WBBMNewsRadio.com.
At least 3 people were hurt in shootings since this morning, all on the south side. That's in addition to the 21 people shot, 2 of them fatally in the first 12 hours of the weekend. A body was found in the Chicago River today near the spot where a boat sank on Wednesday. It may be one of 2 missing boaters. Thousands of people have turned out for gay pride celebrations across the world, including a boisterous march through Mexico City and a music festival in Belgium featuring major stars like rapper Cardi B has come to an abrupt end amid a fraud investigation and concerns about security. And the Festival Festival was canceled, yesterday. WBBM News Time, 4:46. New time for sports, and here's George Hoffman.
NBA free agency begins tomorrow afternoon, Dave, and there's plenty of news, not the least of which involves Derrick Rose. There's a report he likely will wind up with the Pistons. Rose played 51 games for Minnesota last season, averaged 19 points and 5.5 assists. The Warriors prepared to reward Klay Thompson with a 5-year deal with $190 million, and they're expected to offer Kevin Durant $221 million. Both players not expected to play next season because of injuries. The Celtics in line to sign Kemba Walker, and Niko Mirotic has had enough of the NBA. He's headed back to Europe, where he's going to play for a team in Barcelona. Jason Hayward is hitting, and Jose Quintana is pitching, and well, Cubs lead the Reds now 1-0 in the 6th on Hayward's 13th homer in the second inning. The Cubs made several changes prior to the game. They designated for assignment Carlos Gonzalez, who had only 175 and 40 at bat. They also recalled pitchers Rowan Wick and Dylan Maples from Iowa, and Cole Hamels will have an MRI on his oblique strain Monday in Pittsburgh. He's expected to be out probably a month, though Kyle Hendricks could return to pitch one of the games on the south side next weekend. The Twins are there now, leading the White Sox 4-1 in the 5th, getting 2 in the 1st and solos in the 2nd and the 5th off Ivan Nova. The folks in London who attended the first Major League game played in Europe got their money's worth, and they spent a lot of money to see the Yankees and Red Sox slug it out. The game is now in the 9th inning of play. The Yankees lead 17-13. Both teams scored 6 in the 1st, and the Yankees were up 17-6 before Boston rallied. Total of how many hits in this game now? 36 hits in the game. Wow. Meanwhile, the U.S. will meet England in Women's World Cup semifinals after Sweden and the Netherlands will play the other. Sweden advanced with a 2-1 victory over Germany. Sports now at 16 and 46 on your home for the Bears. George Hoffman, News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
WBBM News Time 4:48. Traffic and weather together on the 8s. Here's Julie Cronus.
Eden's outbound still at 24 minutes. Montrose to Lake Cook, and inbound is the same at 24. On the Kennedy outbound, your heavy Montrose to Harlem out to the airport is 30. Inbound, you're jammed up from Harlem to the Byrne Interchange. 51 minutes O'Hare to downtown, 30 from the junction. On the Eisenhower outbound, downtown to Manheim, 22. Out to 390 is 35 minutes. Inbound, seeing a delay from north to the Tri-State, Manheim to Harlem, then Sacramento to the Byrne Interchange. 44 minutes, 390 to downtown, 27 for Manheim. And outbound of the Stevenson will take you 25 minutes to the Tri-State. Inbound, your heavy Harlem to Kedzie, 37 from 355 to Lakeshore Drive, 27 from the Tri-State. Dan Ryan outbound now, heavy from the Skyway to the Split, 25 minutes downtown to 95th. Inbound 26, 95th Street to downtown. I-57 is clear. Outbound Bishop Ford still jammed up from the Dan Ryan to 103rd due to a car fire that's off on the shoulder. Inbound, you're heavy from Dalton to 130th and slow 115th to 103rd. Tri-State southbound, heavy from I-90 to before Irving Park. There's a crash in the right lane at 95th, then heavy past I-80 to the Bishop Ford. Northbound is slow from 290 to Irving Park. Jane Addams, Ronald Reagan, looking good. And Veterans Memorial northbound is heavy from I-80 to Roosevelt Road work in the right lane. I-80-94 eastbound heavy from the Bishop Ford to Calumet. Westbound slows Grand to Calumet. And on 94, heavy from I-65 to before Ripley. Get traffic and weather together on the 8s every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
WBBM AccuWeather. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low in the upper 60s. And then tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sun. Very warm and humid with an afternoon thunderstorm in parts of the area, the high near 90. And then Monday, hot and